Grab the loot. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Grab the Loot. My name is Colm.
And I'm S.I.
And we're here today to bring you a TV episode because, I mean, all these fall shows... these fall shows... That was me pulling out the wrong way. I should have pulled like this.
Yeah, that way it'll actually come out. That way, not working.
Yeah, so we're here to talk about another great show that everyone's been talking about. It's called The Blacklist. This guy right here told me that I should watch it.
Yeah.
So my wife and I sat down. We saw the first episode. They're up to 3 now. Correct. The 4th one will be airing this week. But we wanted to talk to you all about it.
All right, let's do it.
Television.
So today's episode of TV shows is about The Blacklist, as we said in our intro. It stars James Spader, right?
Yeah.
James Spader. And Megan Boone from Step Up Revolution.
From Step It Up.
She is not a very famous actress.
No.
James Spader is obviously more famous, but this is kind of I think her breakout role.
Yeah, great choice.
The show itself is a more drama-based show than what I would consider almost the same show, White Collar on USA.
Oh, really? It's very similar?
Well, in White Collar, there is
a
a bad guy, basically, that gets caught and then helps the FBI. This guy gets caught and helps the FBI. So it's the same plot, completely different shows.
Huh.
Like... And White Collar, they're best friends basically by the end, like the bad guy and the good guy.
Well, you assume there's gonna be a love.
I don't know. I don't think this guy's gonna have anything like love.
I would guess he's probably what 20-30 years older than her.
Yeah, he's older than her, and they
very Silence of the Lambs, by the way.
Oh, definitely. He just knows all this stuff. He's kind of this creepy guy that just is this big, powerful, like, black market dealer.
Right, he has a gimmick hat.
He has the gimmick hat, the fedora.
A gimmick cape. Does he have a cape?
No.
I thought he had somewhere trench
maybe
coat.
At one point. Yeah, it's a trench coat if anything.
Right.
But he is basically this bad guy that knows a lot of bad people, and this Megan Keane person, which is I think Megan Boone, is that her name? Whatever. I said earlier.
Megan Boone.
She is new to the FBI.
Right.
She's a profiler, and the first thing that happens is it's her first day, and he turns himself in.
Correct.
And he says, I'm not going to talk to anybody but this Megan
very similar
person.
From Silence of the Lambs, where you would only speak to Jodie Foster's character, which I don't know the name.
Whatever it is, right there.
Jodie Foster.
So, so this show goes on, and he is basically trying to stop these bad guys that he works with, but he seems to have an ulterior motive for a lot of it. And he is just trying to help the FBI by stopping all the people on his list. And he basically just helps them with one. And then at the end of the show,
is it one every week?
Yeah, it's one a week.
So it's a Monster of the Week type of
Monster of the Week, and it's there is serial storyline going on, but it's more every week it's a different monster.
Right.
So I liked it. I thought it was a really good show. I thought it was really fun to watch. I think it probably is maybe the best new show that came out this year.
With you.
There's another show that I really want Colin to watch called The Tomorrow People.
Yes.
It's a CW show, so that
I did read it was
clearance.
Teen angst.
It is teen angst, but it is superpowers, unlike Marvel, which you would think is. But
that's your show.
Yeah. So this show right now, Tomorrow People only had 1 episode. This has 3 episodes. Right. I'm 3 episodes in. I really like this show.
Really?
I'm going to stick watching it. I think this one's better. I think this one's really good. I think it's better. It's obviously better than Marvel.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I think this was my favorite of all the new shows. This is the only one that we're like, okay, let's watch this. We like that there's like sort of like not only do you want to find out why he knows all these people and give them information, but we feel like there's a connection between Boone and him that you don't know about yet.
Yeah, Megan Keane. Boone is her real name.
Because doesn't she have like her dad was some shady guy?
Her dad was a was a bad guy basically
Right.
too, and apparently somehow the FBI missed that in their background check,
Right.
which makes no sense.
Is there any way that he could be here for?
I think it might
Okay,
be, but
alright.
I mean, but they don't tell you. It could be
That's
a spoiler,
alright.
could not. It might not be. So we really
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, you get that feeling that it's possible, but it also it's like her uncle. It could be anything. I mean,
My only complaint with the show is that I'm worried that what are they going to do season 2?
right. I mean,
It can only go so much to
Well,
the
I
point
mean-
where you figure all those things out. and then-
yeah. I mean, but if you use the white collar formula,
True.
I mean, obviously,
Very
white collar is more
successful show.
tongue in cheek and is funnier and it's different. But if you use that formula, there are always things like in white collar he uses his skills, not so much a list he has. This guy has a list, so it's a little bit different in that sense. I mean, it's a very different show, but in the plot is kind of the same.
Okay.
That he could. I mean, they could probably just spin. I mean, writers are just good at that stuff.
Right.
I mean, outside of Prison
Well,
Break,
Lost was-
outside of Prison Break, honestly,
And
Lost was good until it got to the end.
Until there
But
was a
Prison
stream.
Prison Break wasn't a show about prison breaking, and it
Yeah,
happened once,
that
and then
was
they
good.
got thrown back into a different prison, and then they broke out of that one. It just didn't make.
When
any
she
sense.
spent all those years putting the tattoos on, you
Yeah.
would think that it's over now.
Yeah, it should have been. Like I think a lot of times when these kind of shows, they really need to go back to like the miniseries type
Yeah,
deal
exactly.
because it's a really good idea. They need to
Yeah.
not drag it on. So like Prison Break, great idea, great show, and then they had a second season. Like so.
Yeah.
So some of these shows they need to just
Yeah, but Blacklist,
Yeah,
I'm in.
I'm in too, and
I'm in.
I think it's a definite watch.
Yeah.
Check it out. This is the time that it's on. This is the channel it's on. Watch it.
And you should follow us on Twitter
Yeah, definitely. Follow us on Twitter. I'm SA51.
at Culmination.
And follow the show at Grab the Loot or go to grabtheloot.com to get to our YouTube page and subscribe. Like us. Comment because we like comments. Do it.
I want it.
Grab the Loot. Just grab